Hey everybody, it's D here with Delay Radio, the weird, obscure news and comedic commentary podcast. And I'm here with the Jethrow. Why are you staring at me like that?
Because they can't see
Because you're
me.
talking?
Because they can't see me.
It's funny. Over here, his arms are blocked by his Pepsi bottle, so it looked like he was rubbing one out right there. I think he was like scratching his arm or something.
That's why he's staring at D.
Yeah, is that why you were like whispering, taste the real thing over there?
Taste the real thing. Why are you licking your lips?
Yeah. I don't think that's what they meant when they said Cola Wars.
That's delicious.
That's delicious. Speaking of delicious, I'm also here with the Honch.
Oh, hello, everyone.
And the Bubba.
Hello.
Big summer blowout. So there's a lot of good news that's happened this week.
Great news.
Yeah, great news. All of the news is
and good words is.
If you guys have watched the real news, it's actually like the most depressing week ever. So, a lot of great stuff going on out there.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about any of that.
Yeah.
We're going to ignore all that.
Well, we do have toilet violence. So we and then questions from Reddit. Yeah, and then apparently people suck. Is that news, Honch, or is that just
it's big,
just in
big time
good,
news?
Good
People
news?
just suck.
Good news.
And we're letting them get away with it.
And then
our country back. More.
And then apparently an amped up delivery service in the news as well.
Did you just have a stroke in the middle of that?
No.
An amped up.
Right.
This
did.
one's going to be bad.
I like
Delivery
how before recording we asked him if he could read this sign, and apparently
he read it
can't.
beforehand.
Yeah.
Hey, can you read
Sydney
that?
is in there. I think the word you missed is Sydney.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sydney's new amped
Australia.
up delivery service.
Was Australia?
It's not Austria.
Was Australia? I'm assuming that you're talking about Sydney, Australia, right? Is that Sydney, Australia?
Yeah.
Is that a British colony? Do you guys know?
Don't care.
I thought Australia used to be like a prison state. Like that's where they sent all their convicts.
It was originally a prison
no one
colony.
wanted to be there.
Okay. Well, I just didn't know. Who knows? I have no idea.
So was Georgia, though. So I heard Georgia was a prison colony as well.
That makes
However,
sense.
I do know
It still
Totally
kinda
makes sense.
that
Like, for real.
a town in the UK is
Why'd you lift your eyebrows at me? Are you trying to bang me out or what?
I mean
UK.
Over in UK, if you know what I mean, big fella.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that smell?
Well, I can tell you that we're not going to get away from it, or not get away from it.
Go away with it.
This, you and me, they can't stop us. No, we won't. We won't get away with this because a town in the UK is planning to build some incredibly, quote, high-tech public toilets that will feature several technologies to deter antisocial behavior. Try saying that one time fast.
High-tech toilets to
Deter antisocial. Social toilets?
Social
Do you mean like
toilets.
sex?
Well, yeah.
Why you just gotta go right to sex?
Yeah, I don't-
Pervert. That's exactly what I was thinking. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. No more toilet hand jobs.
So while many people opt to have sex in the privacy of their own homes, every now and then, a random
I called it.
couple will sneak in.
Dude, that's awesome. Is that one of your business ideas?
They will sneak into a public restroom on a night out, but one town isn't taking any chances on dealing with these sexual deviancies.
Clear walls.
That's exactly what I wanted.
So does it say what happens when it detects or whatever? Or how does it detect it?
Funny, you should ask. So,
Wait a minute.
The towel guy in there.
So basically, what happens is if sexual activity is being conducted in their toilets, there's a way to deter them. They have submitted plans to local authorities to replace
Really cold hose.
170,000 K. I don't know how many or pounds. I don't know how much that is
or something.
I think it goes the other way. It's probably like $200,000. Basically, the self-clean toilets also have a feature for it makes loud noises. and it will also it has weight sensitive floors, so if there's aggressive movement like inside of the
what if you're like really working one out,
really working one out, really bearing down on it. God, he ripped the handicap bar right out of the wall.
So there's all these sensors, and when they're triggered, people get doused with fine jets of water, and the doors will automatically open, and a high-pitched alarm will sound.
That's like winning the jackpot.
Man, you get caught with your pants down.
That's awesome. For $200,000, you could bang a Kardashian in a porta potty. Come on.
Wow.
Especially Bruce.
Really?
Yeah, Bruce would probably do it for like $60.
That much of a problem that they have to do that?
That's amazing. Is that is it legal over there or something? Or?
There's a line waiting for the bathroom, but no. These people are using them up.
Yeah. So if you're in this town in the UK, which I don't remember what the name of the town was.
But what happens if you're really like bearing down on one and they're by yourself? All of a sudden the door's opening, alarms going off.
What's the calibration procedure for all those sensors?
Right. Well, you're blowing
Tootsie Roll figure out, where the threshold is.
Yeah, they should have like an ejector so just like throws them out.
So I guess if you're deaf into voyeurism and you like being wet, you're not going to be deterred.
Perfect. This is the toilet for you.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Jethrow, when I say that.
The new Econo Flush.
It just sprays you down with olive oil and then feathers you.
It uses whatever water's in the toilet.
Ew.
Oh my god!
Honestly, that's probably what it does,
dude. Everyone just already, all of us, we all just assume that it's going to blow Tootsie Roll all over your back.
Getting shot with pellets of corn and peanuts.
Oh my god, is that a brownie? Don't eat it.
Yeah.
That ain't a baby
that's
Ruth.
not a baby Ruth.
Feels like trail mix.
Oh god.
Feels like
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
nice
I guess
exfoliating scrub. Yeah, I ate a box of peanuts before I came in here.
probably not something you want to ask somebody about on Reddit.
That's right.
Oh my god.
So this question comes from username Unusual Alien, and they ask,
Compared to usual.
Where can I buy peanut M&Ms?
no, how
There's
does
a rest
someone
stop.
politely end a conversation with a person who won't stop talking?
Piss off, bloke.
You have to wait. What? Say it again. Do you have to talk to him?
How does someone politely end a conversation with a person who won't stop talking?
You're asking the wrong people.
So
Politely.
I've actually done this one time in my life because
Polite?
Well, no. Usually I'm the one being like impolite, talking, running, just bumping my jaws. So
you bump your jaws?
Bump grind.
there was one time I was talking to a guy. I was at football practice and I had to go. Like I had to go back to football practice. And he just wanted to talk. So I was just like, you know what? I really got to push one out. So I gotta go, and that was it. That was enough. Apparently, if you have to take a humongous dump, people will just leave you alone. Like they
I feel like that's usually the case with you.
Yeah.
Like you usually have to take a humongous dump.
Well, I do because I eat like that, like crap all the time.
I've had coworkers though that like I'll see them in the bathroom and they'll say hi, then continue a conversation. I go into the stall and they just stand outside and continue the conversation. How do you get out of that?
They just blow one out.
How is
and be
it?
like, oh my god!
You just go. You go like this. No, you go. Shh. Did you hear that? Shh.
Yeah, I gotta call my cousin and tell her.
Shh. Did you hear that?
You said that's what I think about that.
Yeah. It's a new building, but it's got a creaky door.
What I used to do when I was at parties, I used to have this this black leather money clip that I had in my pocket, and I would just, whenever I was in the middle of a conversation that I didn't want to be in anymore, I would pull it out, pretend it was my flip phone, and that someone was calling me, and I would just tell them, I really got to take this phone call, and then I'd walk away.
So you didn't even have a flip phone call. Why would you actually take your phone out? Because you didn't have one?
No, I didn't have one.
Okay.
Oh, I really got to take this call.
I had a phone.
He puts his right hand to his ear and his mouth and walks away.
Hello?
Also, if you pull out your real phone, you risk someone calling you at that moment.
That's why I always keep my phone on silent, just in case my wife calls.
Bubba, what I was thinking when you were saying that, there was a guy in the news, what was it, a couple weeks ago or something? He got arrested, or they almost arrested him at a Home Depot because he walked into the bathroom and they said that he had delivered a bomb threat. And so he walked into the bathroom, and I guess he told some people in the bathroom, "You better get out of here because I'm about to blow this thing up." So, dude, they freaked out and they called the police.
No way.
Yes, they called the police and the cops showed up.
They took it completely literally.
Dude, it was amazing.
Man.
It was amazing.
That's awesome.
The only way I think I could end a conversation is just to just kind of put my my finger up like one moment, and then I just lay down and I go to sleep wherever I'm at. Just
one moment and you throw up on them and then walk away.
I'll just premise like every interaction with anybody and be like, yeah, I just want you to know I got some like temporary narcolepsy stuff going on. So then at just any given moment I can just go down.
Or you just have ADD like me and just kind of constantly stare around at different things and then just eventually just look at something really intently and just walk away.
That's funny.
What are you looking at? Not you, dickhead.
The other day at work, I had a coworker talking to me, and I just said to him, "That's great. Now all you gotta do is find someone who cares."
There's a polite one.
Yeah. Oh, I guess sometimes people suck, Honch.
Yes, they do. So every now and again I have a story, and it's usually got something to do with me doing something stupid and
then taking a dump.
Right, taking a dump, eating ridiculous
on your
food. Right. Some hooker breaking into my room, whatever. So this time I found this because any more people really piss me off. And you know this because we work together currently at the moment. We work together, and I vent to you about all the stupid people that we work with all the time, and you hear it. So, vegans.
Vegans.
Specifically.
Vegans.
Yes, vegan if you're French or stupid.
That must be Latin.
Vegan?
I don't know Latin.
Well, so vegans, they really, really piss me off because I don't go out of my way to explain to them how I'm a vegan and all I do is eat meat, right?
Yeah,
I love meat, and I believe very strongly in eating meat.
Right, exactly.
Anything with a bone.
And you're wrong because I don't agree with me.
I really like to
You're a
squeeze
murderer.
the life out of an animal and then chew it slowly into my...
Oh, God.
So I don't go through all that stuff, but vegans always feel the need to tell you how you're wrong for eating meat. I never tell them they're stupid for eating only vegetables or...
Yeah, they call it out. They're like, hey, by the way, did you know that I only eat vegetables?
Yeah, that's right.
They literally eat my food's food.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I used to wipe my butt with some of the stuff that looks like what they eat, and they're always, all their food is like, oh no, it's just like bacon. No, it's not. It smells like a foot. Like it's not bacon. That's not bacon.
No.
But so anyway,
Those are bacon strips.
Bacon strips for the dog.
Yeah, oops, bacon strips.
Bacon!
Yeah, you're not supposed to get those out of that aisle.
People don't know it's not bacon.
It doesn't matter how long you microwave those; they're not going to taste like bacon.
I'm like, I can't believe it's not butter. Well, I can.
Well, there's a vegan lady in Australia, and she actually went all the way to the Supreme Court. Her neighbors were cooking meat on their barbecue grill in their backyard.
How dare they?
Yeah,
On the
how
bobby.
dare they
Hopefully-
around this vegan woman?
Was it shrimp on the bobby?
Dude, she called the police. She got a lawyer. Some lawyer actually took this case, and it went all the way to the Australian Supreme Court.
Jeez,
Before it was
Australia.
that
politely
would never
thrown
happen
out.
in the United
They were
States.
bored.
Right. They got nothing
Oh,
going
we
on
have
down
a
there.
case.
Ever since they got rid of guns, they don't have anything to do now.
I object, Your Honor. I stand to strike
Dude,
the meat onto the grill.
they entertained the idea that this lady was being harassed because they were cooking meat on their barbecue grill in
They made
their
her pay
yard.
for all the court fines, though, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, but they make all of their food to smell and taste like meat.
right.
I'm harassed by stuff that doesn't smell as good as my meat.
Dude,
Right.
that is what's wrong with the world right there. I'm offended that you're eating meat. Screw you, kind of deal. Like I'm calling the police. Come over to my house and threaten my meat over at my house.
Threaten a man in his grill.
You will get a mouthful of sausage quicker than you can say it.
Oh boy.
I'm coming for you, lady.
Yeah.
Oh my
I think
God.
that would actually fall under harassment.
Yeah, at some point.
Yeah. Well, especially when the sausage comes out.
You could probably use if they're inside your threshold, you can use the castle defense, right?
Yeah, probably only in the United States. I think that's the only place where that.
The
I
United
really like
States and
that word.
Texas.
Do you guys like that word?
Castle?
Castle?
Threshold.
Threshold.
It almost sounds like more sinister. Like,
Come into my threshold.
threshold.
Mind the gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. I mean, they
I feel like
just say
that means
entertain.
other things when you're referring to a person, though.
Yeah.
Oh, mind the gap? Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
So that was in Australia, you
Yeah,
said?
that was in Australia, and,
Yeah.
and that's why people suck, because they let them get away with that crap.
It sounds like that lady needs to calm down and get an amped up delivery service to her. See what I just did there? Yeah, that's
Getting better
I'll
every
pat
day.
myself on my back.
Well,
for
this
that
guy
one.
was a little too amped up on his own product, I think.
He was a producer. What did they tell you? Never do your own drug.
Never get high off your own supply.
That's right.
Especially when you're delivering $140 million worth of meth.
What?
Oops.
I just need to know.
You would try to be extra careful. You're dealing with $140 million.
I slammed on the brakes and it fell into my mouth.
Okay, so
And guess how they
Whoops.
caught him?
how did they catch him?
He crashed into a police car that was parked in front of the police station.
Nice.
And then he drove away.
I don't
but
think
the
anyone
cameras
saw
caught
him.
him.
It was
I don't
the
think anyone
5-0.
saw that.
No, actually, it was 140. It was 140 million.
He got the address wrong.
Wait,
He thought that's
so
where he's going.
In
but
terms of volume, how much is $140 million in drugs?
about 600 pounds.
Oh, in what was
Wow.
that? Meth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because meth is like, it's really cheap to make, right? think.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't
I
think
don't know.
so.
I watched a little of Breaking Bad.
I feel like if I
Do you know a guy,
she's
right?
really dangerous.
yeah, I'm sure I
Lots
know
of-
somebody.
Yeah, so you gotta buy a motorhome. You gotta
Yeah.
kill a cop. You
Yeah.
got. I mean, I guess this stuff adds up. So
You got to steal from the
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
or
Yeah, if
all
your
the
motorhome
chemistry
window,
stuff.
if your motorhome window doesn't have a piece of plywood in it, or a black trash bag, you're probably not making.
you ain't making meth.
I know better.
My friend, you're missing one key component to your meth stash. Oh, what's that? A dead body.
Yeah,
You don't have one.
You
So
can
you
can tell who those people are.
Where's the
'cause
complimentary
They don't bother
body?
going to the dentist. They don't need you.
Mouth, mouth.
Yeah,
What is it? I got a little cavity right here.
yeah.
All the way across.
Shoot, you're about one piece short of a full thing of double bubble.
Jordan, it's
Yeah.
me. I'm here, Jordan.
Yeah, turns out it was her that was doing the delivery. Gosh, I hope we find out who
That's
that
my
is.
girl. I hope she's okay. God, how's your knees? Are your knees okay?
So this guy was delivering for
Tell me when they
distribution, or was he like? Because I mean, that's a lot of money, and
I would imagine he was delivering it to somebody to sell, because if you're going to do $140 million worth of meth, that's going to be one sweet afternoon.
It's probably a
Man.
setup.
And they were even the drugs were
whoops, put a cop car there.
neatly packed in cardboard boxes, taped up, loaded in the back of the van.
Ready to go, right for
Yeah,
UPS.
yeah.
And all the boxes were labeled not meth.
Yeah, that's you got to hide. You got to hide from
Fragile.
sight. That's how you get through. That's how you,
Rain,
Fragile.
sleet, or snow, the post office never misses a day.
He was arrested and charged with drug supply and negligent driving, because that really matters at that point.
Right.
But, you know, hey.
$140
And is
million
due in
worth
court
of
on
meth.
Tuesday.
They also gave him a speeding ticket.
Right. Yeah. But they let him plead it down to just possession of meth.
Right.
not quite right packaging jobs to hide drugs when it says Arm and Hamler on the box.
You can tell they were probably pretty wound up on meth because they were so neatly packed. Everything was perfect. They probably spent 2 days just neatly packing
Shit, they
everything
had $140 million.
Guys, we're gonna nail this shipment. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so perfect.
So he was hauling
So
600
perfect.
600 pounds.
600 pounds.
Are you sure you're ready to drive? You ready to drive? I'm ready to drive.
What was he? Was he driving a car or a
drive? I just want to drive.
or a van? He must have been driving like a truck or a van, right?
I don't know.
They say
it's always some weird
saying,
van.
The
they say a
payload on
van.
my vehicle is 500 pounds, so
Right.
yeah.
Which means
Yeah,
nothing
so
to most of our
it's
listeners.
probably it's yeah,
couldn't,
probably like
he
a
couldn't
sprint,
haul
a
all
sprint
that.
van
Yeah.
or something.
that out.
Oh, okay.
I would assume maybe a panel
He
side.
rented a U-Haul for the
Yeah.
day.
Well, if you're going to do it, make sure you get the insurance. Enterprise, what had happened was...
Enterprise will pick you up.
Yeah,
So I heard you'll pick me up.
Oh, there it is. It is a white panel side Sprinter van.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
I got a Tahoe. I need a Tahoe, and
What you call me?
What do you have in a full-size vehicle?
yeah, I would have got an Uber vehicle.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh, what are you
Go get
hauling?
this-
600 pounds of meth?
Yeah,
I mean,
some flour.
baby seat.
My sister's a
Did I say
baker.
Yeah, my sister's a
She's
baker.
gonna make me a birthday cake with some teeth on it.
Some flour. My sister is a cook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Neapolitan
cooks.
pizzas. Neapolitan pizzas.
She cooks. We'll leave it at that.
What is a Neapolitan pizza?
It's a delicious pizza, you fat man. How are you that fat and you don't know what it
Yeah,
is?
how do you not know what
I've
a
never heard of
Neapolitan
it.
That is like the traditional.
I've heard
Deep
I've
pizza.
heard of-
D.
I've heard of the
Neapolitan
ice cream.
it's the
Neapolitan
only true pizza.
Not the same.
Neapolitan pizza is the traditional pizza, like the first like real pizza.
You have to be certified.
Yeah, there's actually a government sanctioned body that actually regulates it.
And now we're featured on the PBS channel.
Yeah, we love it.
Right?
Now,
Yeah.
For those who want to know more about Neapolitan pizza, go listen to some other
And this
crap.
has been the Late Radio News Hour. Now, on to top 20 jazz hits. What you didn't know that Tchaikovsky wasn't a
Where can I get a
Special
Neapolitan
one.
pizza?
I'll give you a topic.
Sensation.
Welcome to Coffee Talk.
coffee dog.
My name's Linda Richmond. I'll give you a topic.
Hey,
The boxes.
where can I get this
on the bus, they
Neapolitan
wrap
pizza?
and move.
Dave, where's the closest place to here to get Neapolitan pizza?
I don't know, but we'll look it up.
Figure it
and
out,
we'll go.
fat boy.
Figured it out. Figured it out.
So if you're looking for your local delivery service of $140 million, send us an email to delayradiocomedy@gmail.com.
I'll make it happen.
Yeah. Be sure to listen to us on iTunes and review us on there, Spotify, Google Play, wherever you listen to us. Send us a message to our Facebook. And also, again, a heads up that we will be changing the name of our podcast soon, as we are not actually a radio station. So this
They
has...
just told us.
Yeah, they just told
they
us.
just
we
told
didn't know
us.
this until now.
Oops.
This has been Delay Radio.